That would have been a very good short, bro.
Based on my rules, this is a continuation. So I guess if we kind of pull up a little bit further, we'll look for a sell around this level. I'm thinking the 1 minute pullback's not going to be significant much, so we're going to go for the 5 minute pullback for continuation. So we'll kind of have a sell order waiting up here. If we start seeing more bearish movements on the 1 minute, we will take it. We do have divergence off the high on the 1 minute, so this would be a decent entry, but MACD has not held below 0, so I wonder if I can. Okay, the MACD on mine is different than this one. We'll still kind of hold this entry. I think this still looks like a solid entry, so we're going to hold, let this contract stay here, and we'll risk about 20 points. Put a stop buy probably around about 10 points. So we'll risk about 60 bucks. All right, we're in the short. 5 minute continuation looks decent. We'll probably try to go back to the low. I don't see myself holding for any longer. All right, we get a candle close down here. We're going to go ahead and move our stop loss down a little bit to minimize risk here. Let's wait and see what this candle is about to do here. So far, we're looking pretty good. I got to wait on this 5 minute open here. Probably going to tighten our stop loss a little bit. We don't want it to break through the 84s or 86s. We want to see a continuation of the downside. Pretty strong here. So we'll put a stop buy up here probably, and hop out of some contracts, take a little loss, and have our full stop up here if we do start continuing up. Don't want to get out of everything. Oh, we don't want to get out on the spike though. We're going to let that run. Alright, this isn't looking too solid, man. We were looking pretty solid, but now we ain't looking too solid. Yeah, we closed above the 15 EMA on the 5 minute, so the trade is not looking too hot. I can still see it rejecting, but I would have to move my stop up a good bit, and I don't want to further my risk. Yep, we are out. Negative 60 bucks. I will look to see if this short's still valid. Maybe if we get some rejection here. If we risked, we'd risk like another 10 points on a short if we shorted this. It looks pretty good, actually. I might take a short here. This 5 minute. Let's wait for this 1 minute to do something here. All right, 2 micros, and we're just gonna go for a 1-to-1. Probably not gonna get continuation on this until this 5 minute closes. So we got 30 seconds. We might go for a 1. We'll hold it down here and see what kind of what we do. We might go for these lows. Just kind of depends on what kind of price action we get coming down. Wait for this 5 minute to close. 5 minute just closed low. Let's see. We want our stop above 305 right here. Above these MAs. We could add to this position. We'll add 1 micro if we start falling right here. Usually we break these MAs like this, close below. We'll pull up, kind of touch them a little bit, and then start to fall. We'll see if this is going to be a rangy day. Just keep ranging sideways. Nope. It don't look like it. Damn, dude. We are 2 for 2. I took, I shorted where I should have went long, and I shorted again, which, well, this was a good setup, but this one was, now that I'm looking back, we got the hook right here with divergence off the low on the 50 SMA on the 1 minute. The 5 minute was a good setup for a short, but the 1 minute was not. Down 150, we might call it a day here. And play some games for the day and fuck off. Could possibly be a long setup back to this previous high for a quick scalp. kind of seeing it if we can stay out of this range. We're getting the hook here on the 1,000 tick. It'd be a really small stop. Oh, that's not that much smaller of a stop loss. It's in alignment of the 505 minute. See if we start pushing up here. We'll take a small scalp. Alright, here we go. I don't think we're going to go for the breakout on this, so I don't see the breakout happening. We'll have to completely kind of go back to the high of this range if that happens. Got a good close on the 1,000 tick. We need this 1 minute to close high too, though. Break this previous high and keep pushing. All right, we are going to go to break even on this. Well, yes, break even. 1 minute close high, we close good. This is the 1,000 tick. We just need, this is the 1 minute. We need this 1 minute to keep pushing through this high right here. Probably go for this previous high just to be safe. I don't want to push it too much. This is kind of a breakout pattern to the upside. If we can hold and keep pushing, we'll see. We can't take 60 bucks on this. We risked 40, so we at least need 80. It's not looking too hot, man. Not looking too hot. 1 minute needs more continuation right here, pretty fast. Got a good close on the 1 minute. Just gotta keep her pushing, man. Keep her pushing. Just in case we get a really hard spike up here to the high, I want to move this TP up here a little bit more. I have seen once we approach like the highs of these candles, wicks, sometimes we shoot through them pretty hard, so don't want to miss out on anything right there. Let's wait and see what she does, man. See what she does. So the setup I was looking on the 5 minute, we dropped down here, we held the 15 EMA, and we flipped back to green or blue and started pushing back up on the 5. And it's more of a continuation pattern, but honestly, well, we're in a range, so I was expecting to just keep going up and down, but then I seen that start forming, so I was like, well, we'll give this a little bit of a shot. We ain't got much to lose here. All right, let's go ahead and aim for these highs up here. This could be a breakout for more continuation. 5 minute close high. It's not bad, not bad. Go ahead and lock in a little bit here. We don't want to lose this whole trade. Might sell 2 up here at the high. And we'll hold the other 2. Hold 1. Unless we're going to reject this with a double top, relative top, but I really want to see it keep pushing through these highs right here. I think I'm going to try to buy one more right here somewhere, add to this. We'll risk a little bit on this trade. See what the higher time frames look like. Higher time frames are bullish. 4 hours bullish, 45 minute is bullish. I know we're trading the 1 minute though, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm looking for a long term, a little bit more of a long term hold, possibly. If we can break these highs. I want to try to get an ad right here somewhere. Won't bring our average up too much. I just don't want to add much risk on this trade. Like, damn dog. All right, well, hasn't been the best day yet, but we did catch this really nice short. Before this, I did try to long one time, got stopped out for like 10 bucks, something like that. We caught this really nice short though. It really wasn't bad. I think I took like $100 out of it, so pretty decent. Pretty decent. Not too shabby at all. Let's see. This wasn't my best day, but we followed our DLL and stopped trading when we lost 200 bucks. Well, 200 to 300, and I think I'm down like 260 right here. At the end of the day, we ended up being down only like 200 bucks, so pretty nice, pretty nice. I did take a really nice short where I should have took a long was my initial setup, but Doom, my teacher told me that it looked more short, and I followed him. Not his fault, my fault, but you know, it happens.
On
Back
the
to the
5
video,
minute, you'll
man.
see it.
So yeah, this is where I was actually looking for a long, and I'm explained it in the video when we're talking on Discord. So
Are you looking for
shit happens, you
a
know.
setup here?
Yeah.
You want to buy this?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Bro, zoom out. Bro, zoom out on the 5 minute.
Looking for a continuation short?
Look what you look. Yeah, look what you're buying, bro.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm looking for a continuation long. We're crossing 50-15, but I know I'm buying in a downtrend, but we also broke structure, bro.
Oh, broke
We
struktura.
broke
Oh,
the structure.
oh.
I ain't buying it yet.
Uh,
I'm not buying the shit yet.
that would have been a very good short, bro.
Honestly, I was thinking of shorting it, but then my past shit, I was like, yeah, I
Mm-mm.
can't shorten uptrend. Don't do that shit.
Wait, that's 1,000 ticks. Go to 500 ticks, bro. 1,000 ticks too close to. Yeah, nah. This could bounce here hard. Could. I've seen this pattern before. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Also, I don't know what your horizon is.
If I look for a
Nah,
long, I'm
bro.
just going for the previous high, but
We
I'm not.
dropped last night and we kept on pushing lower lows. That's what happened all night long. Lower low, bounce, lower low, bounce, lower low, bounce, lower low, bounce. What do you have there on the 5 minute? Lower low,
Yeah.
bounce. I was targeting 350, bro. Just didn't want to pass out on the fucking chair.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was trading that last night. Oh, that right there.
Nice.
Well, I lost 250 bucks in that first little pool, and when it sold off, I made my money back and then some.
I might just throw two micros in this bitch. Fuck it. Let's do it. We'll see what happens. See if we can hold this. Or not hold this. See if we can keep selling. Two micros. The 45 closed. We rejected the 15 EMA. 45 closed. Now it's sitting on the 15 EMA. I wonder if we'll get some rejection, so back off to the low. The only thing I don't like about shorting this is the 15-minute. Candle close is nice, but well, wait, it's different. Hold on. No, it's the same. We got the hook and all that, but we're kind of curling up almost. We will see. You think we can hit the low day?
I'm not looking.
I'll tighten my risk on this. I'm not risking much. If we go, we go. If we don't, fuck them.
How much they selling it for on their website? Premium,
Oh,
it's a
fuck.
month.
Oops.
They don't even, bro. They don't even
I gotta
have
get
the
out of this.
lifetime on their thing.
Take me out. Doom, I can't listen to you no more.
What? Why?
Because I was long biased on this, and then you were like, zoom out, look at the big picture. I was like, okay, well, yep, now it looks like a short. But the long is playing out. Alright, boys. I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. It was a quick one. I messed up a little bit. I was long biased trying to take this long, but I took a short because my mentor told me, he's like, hey, like look at the bigger picture. And yes, we were an overall downtrend, but I did have a long setup. So I need to learn to trust myself a little bit more. And even though he's probably going to be right 100% of the time, he's definitely a better trader than me. He's the one who taught me. So 100%. I still got to do what I think and be more confident in my setups. But shit happens. So we still had a decent day, even if we hit the DLL. So what? You learn by the losses, you learn by the wins, and you take them and you fuck them. So, with that being said, peace out.